Welcome to qualifying for the Spain GP, and this is what we've got in store for you this week on the free-to-play account. So today we're bringing you Monza in qualifying, and then hopefully if we get through, Brazil in the opening round and Spain in the final round. This is where we're at though. Sebastian Vettel level 2, Latifi as well, and this is the car setup we are running for qualifying. And we are going to make the big risk. We are going to go into uncharted territory and we're going to attempt champion division this week. It's going to be tough, very tough indeed, but hopefully we can get through. We've got 43 points after 3 races. And can we go one better and get qualified? First matchup, we need a bit of rain. That's what we probably need to get some decent points on the board. And let's see what we've got. We've got a dry qualifying in race 4. Remember, this is a zero spend account, so everything we done is what you can do as well. And where do we qualify? As always, because we're so under level, we are right at the back. Now, we're going to use Hex on Vettel. And we haven't got loads of boosts available, so we're probably going to use something like maybe a Cranberry we've got that we could use. We've got Reindeer and Dragon. I might use Dragon for the tyres management. And hopefully, with that Hex, we can make up some positions and secure our path through. So come on in, here we go. We've got a Welton, we've got basically a Williams in a title fight. And look at this, Sebastian Vettel all the way through the middle. P17 off the line, Nicholas Latifi moved up to P21. And what a start from Vettel, from P23, moving in to P17 via the first corner. And he's going again, Vettel, he wants some more, P16. So that Hex absolutely lighting it up. And we will happily take advantage of that. Big start here in Monza, and we needed it, we need the points. And this race will settle down. We're going to try and do a 4-4. It's pretty much what everybody else will probably do. But hopefully they double stack and we can jump ahead. We've got Latifi holding up Danny Ric and Sergio Perez. Not for longer though. Danny Ric looking for a move. Can we keep it? We can't. And we do lose a position. But with tyre management, not too bothered about that. Vettel having a look at Yuki. Can we get a move done? We're going to try. See if we can't get P15. We had a look. Can't get it done. And still can't get it done. So, coming up, we're right on the limit of 4 laps. And we're going to just conserve. We've got Latifi 60%. Latifi could almost do 5 laps here. And come back on to wet fast at the end. We might decide to do that, especially when we're 22nd anyway. What about Vettel? Vettel still tucked behind Yuki. Remember, Hex is one of the best boosts in the wet. Dragon, I wouldn't recommend. You want tuning around here. But I just don't have the boosts available. And here is where everybody's pitting. So everyone's going lap 3 pit in Monza. And we're going to take advantage. We're going to stay out. And Sebastian Vettel now in to P7. So that means the AI are going to have to pit again at least once. Because they're not going to be able to do 5 laps on their wets. So we've got Latifi up to P15 as well. Now Latifi, if we keep him conserving, we'll hold up the field and let Vettel create a bit of a gap. That's perfect running, strategic running, as we do lose a spot. And Vettel now will dive into the pits at the end of this stint. And we've got a safety car. That's going to help us even better, surely. Not so much for Latifi probably, but that means he's going to cut down to make everybody probably do a 1-stop now. As Vettel P13 comes back out. So we'll take that. Absolutely take it, but I think it could have been better. As Latifi does come in, he'll lose a couple of spots now. Can he get back out in P19? He can. So we're out P19. And P13, as this safety car has a couple of laps to do until we get racing again. So we're queuing up to restart. And here we go. P13 and P19 we will resume, and we can pretty much go racing from the off. 2 laps to go, full boost to the end, an absolute train of cars in front. And can we get to any positions? That's a good move from Vettel down the inside. Can he? I couldn't fight Ocon, but he's got a position. He's up to P12 with Latifi back in P19. Don't think anyone's going to be pitting. We're going to be fighting this out to the end. That's really probably cost us a fair few positions. I thought we were in for a good treat then. As Vettel comes around, making a move on Ocon, gets the job done. And what about P10? We're no pit stops as well, so we're going to do this the hard way. We've been robbed of a decent, bigger points pool, but not complaining too much from where we are. P11, P17, and everybody is going to start to suffer on tyres right at the end of this lap. So can we make any more positions than we have already? And Vettel looking at Valtteri Bottas. Can we get the job done there? Not quite. But here they are. They're going to start struggling now. They're all running out of tyres. So can we get a job done? Come on, Vettel, round the outside or in the inside. There we go. There's P11, P10. Can we get P8? We can. P8. And what about Latifi? Just held off. And it's a P8 and a P14 finish for Vettel and Latifi. And that does equal a nice 28 points, which could be the difference between qualifying and not. And let's see where that does put us in the qualifying table as we head back to Champion, which is the first time we've attempted this. And it does sit us P3. It's 4 races gone, 71 points in the bag. Here we go. Opening round. We did make it through. And we've got Seb Vettel and Latifi still in our armoury. And this is still the same similar setup. So we're going to go in. We're going to go race 7. We are on 91 points. And we have got Brazil to come. No rain at Brazil. So we've got to do this on track in the hard conditions with a lot slower drivers and car. And remember, these are cars that are doing 3 second, 2.5 second pit stops, while we're out here doing 5.5, 6. But we're grinding. P23, P24 as normal. And it's going to have to be a medium run from both drivers. Looking at the boost, we've got Lumberjack for some speed overtaking and a little bit of tyres as well. And then we're going to look at, we could use Street Shark, I guess, with what boost we've got. And we're going to go hard. We're going to do 5 laps and see if that is any benefit to us. So here we go. We've got to get hopefully some nice points. We got to make it through. Otherwise, it wasn't worth it. So can we do it? Latifi and Vettel boost start. Here we go. And Vettel getting blocked off down the inside of the Haas. But he is up to P17. Looking at Latifi, the Haas goes wide and we're up to P16, Sebastian Vettel. And that is a great start to lot. And we've got another safety car. Nicholas Latifi stacked it across the track on fire. And we now have to ferry around until we get racing again. As we come up the hill, we rejoin and we are still P15, P21, about to get the show on the road. And can we make any early moves off the start? Vettel, can he go down the inside? No, gets swamped though, and that is not good for us. We've lost 2 positions on the first corner and we have moved back to P17 and P22. So that's not good. That's not what we wanted. We wanted a good start from the restart, and it hasn't happened that way. So come on, here we go. Can we settle down and get some points? Vettel being harassed by Stroll, who gets past us. I'm not too worried. It's on a soft. He's on a different strategy. And we come back round. So P18 for Vettel. Everyone's extending. Oh, that's a bad corner as well. And another one there. Vettel struggling on that hard tyre. We're going to have some people hopefully pit. And Vettel going backwards at the moment. I don't really want to push too hard with the tyres. I want to extend this out so I can get... Oh, this is awful. I mean, Vettel is absolutely struggling on that tyre. And he's about to get team ordered out the way as well. And we're going to start boosting a little bit. And we'll bring in Latifi. Latifi in for some medium tyres. Vettel will start to push. Can he get the move done? He can. So he's back up to P16. We can come out on softs though. So we'll be very quick at the end. Latifi out P23, but can now boost. And come on, can we go? Can we do something good? We're about to get this car out the way. We're going to carry on with Vettel, I think. We've still got time to go round. We don't want to get traffic jammed in the pits. And we will take up to P11 on them hard tyres. So we're going to come back for 2 laps on the softs. It's all about track position. And at least we'll have nobody pitting this lap potentially to get in our way. Latifi looking at Stroll, looking for some payback from earlier on. Tries the inside, gets it done. Team orders affecting the rival. And we are up to P20. Vettel in the pits. No blocking at all. Oh, got another car in there. And where are we going to come out? Well, we got Latifi up the inside of Vettel. Job done there, or is it? Yes, it is. P17. And we're going to keep pushing now. Push, push, push. And we've got a right train of cars. Can we get any positions? Any points is crucial here. Could mean the difference between an early exit. 1 lap to go after this one. Latifi not looking good on tyres. But can he make a move on Magnussen? He can. What about Zhou Guanyu? Stuck behind him. Can't make it stick. And now we want to set Vettel through. And we are very close to running out of tyres with Latifi. We're going to have to cut down. I think we're going to be just short in the end. 6% we're on. We might be okay. Vettel up the straight. Can he get one more position? He can't, I don't think. P15 and P16 finish. Oh, just missed a spot as well. P17, right on the line. 18 points. And that will do for now. And hopefully we will complete race 8 and make it through. Because we really need a decent reward from champions. Race 7, 109 points. We're 6 points above the threshold. And can we keep it that way through? Let's see and find out. We made it through in 47th place. And currently it's been a tough afternoon. 119 points yesterday. We are on 105 in the final round. We are only sitting 78th. So we're not going to finish. I mean, I'd be lucky to get top 80, I think, this weekend. But the most important thing, we are through to final round. And we have a race in Spain to come. And hopefully we can do something good here, because this will affect every position where we could finish. And points, while they mean prizes. So here we go. Last race in Champs this week. First attempt, and we made it through to final round. Very happy indeed. We've got downforce, and we're probably going to have to look at a Prince maybe. I'm really clutching at straws. We're probably going to do a 4 and a 4. It's probably the best thing to do here. But let's find out when we race. Can we get a good start? Come on in, Vettel. Let's light it up. Vettel and Latifi. And Vettel already up to P19. Another move down the inside of the Alfa Romeo. Looking at the Williams as well. And that equals P18 for Vettel. Tries to go around the outside. Really all over the back of that Williams. And we're going to lose a spot in the end. It's going to bite us in the cheeks. And we are down to P19 and P22. As everyone gets an Latifi on the medium with the Prince. Absolutely up the inside. One of the best overtaking opportunities on the track. And we now find ourselves sitting fairly nicely in P18 and what was P19. But we're going backwards again. The slow car and the slow drivers really making things difficult in this GP. So can we go any further? Come on, Vettel, up the inside of Latifi. Latifi goes defensive. We can't make it through. And still, we probably might have to do 3 laps here. Potentially 4. I don't know yet. We're still well on the 50%. But we don't want to push too much, so we'll let cars go. And luckily, we've got the tyres round the right way. And we don't have any team orders affecting our ability. I think we're going to go early, though. I think we're going to have to try, because we're going to bring Latifi in on lap 4 as well. We're going to have to try an undercut on the hard tyres. We've got to try something. And Vettel's going to get stuck on the traffic. Oh, Vettel getting stuck. It nearly froze. Vettel coming in for the hards. And Latifi carries on. P15. That blocking boost will help keep cars behind. And we'll come back for some hard push tyres to the end. And Vettel got some clear space ahead of him to try and close any gaps. 30 seconds to the leader. 8 seconds between the 2 cars. So come on, here we go. Crucial time for final round positioning. And Latifi now, a lot better entrance to the pit compared to what Vettel had. And he will come out where? Let's find out. Gets ahead of the rival. Vettel already through, so it's P23. This don't look too good, does it? Not points-wise, to say the least. So we're going to just try and pick off now 1 or 2 positions the best we can. A lot of hard tyres to pit. It's whether or not we can jump any of them through the undercut. Latifi blocks us again with the Aston Martin ahead. So they're making it difficult. Can we get a move done? Not quite. Aston Martin into the pits, I think, was it? Or the AI. Aston Martin coming out the pits. We get both cars ahead. P18 and P20 were slowly making a move. As Vettel tries the outside, gets the job done. P18, P20. Got Latifi still going after that Aston Martin. He goes up the inside and this time makes it work. But we then lose out to an Aston... these Aston Martins are a pain. It's like leapfrogging. And then Latifi gets through into P17. And what about Vettel? Can he get past Stroll? We need to get rid of this Aston Martin. Absolutely holding us up. Vettel looking for the inside next corner. Gets the job done. We're finally past the Aston Martins. And now, again, can we get another one? Somehow, I think they keep putting them ahead of us. But we have got one more to pass. And we come down the home straight. Last lap of Champions on the free-to-play account. Can we do it? Can we finish off in style? We're trying to make moves, but we are 16 and 17 at the moment. Come on, here we go. Up the inside of the Aston Martin, can we get it? We still can't get past. We're trying. What about Gasly? Can we get Gasly? We can't, but Latifi will finish P16. What about Vettel across the line, P17? And that does equal a low 17-point race. But we're still better than 4 or any other point scoring. So that is Champions GP completed racing-wise. Let's see where at the moment that puts us. In Champs. And that will put us into P70. So I'll be lucky to keep top 80. Very hard scoring, 119 points yesterday. 3 more points made today, 122. So we did our absolute very best as we move to rewards. So here comes the crucial part. This is what everybody wants to see. And this is what I've eagerly anticipated. We have made it P78 in Champs. That's the main thing. I don't care where we finish, as long as we make it through. We are well off the top, nearly a third of the points, less than a third. But we got through, and it's all down to rewards. We get a nice purple F finalist medal to add to our collection. And with 1,048 team score, I will absolutely take that 100%. We get 11,000 rep points for the club. We get some decent coinage, 2.8 million to help us. We get some boosts because we're running out of them very quickly. 24 Taurus. We've got 120 Vettel. 53 Blast. 7 Blast again. Got some Yuki. And then we get some Menace. We've got plenty of Menace. Some Ocon as well. Lance Stroll pops up for the boosted driver this week coming up. And then the Epic, please don't be Mick Schumacher. It's not. It's a new card for us. It is Jazz, Series 9 part. And we will happily upgrade and take that after some grinding. I'll take that. It could be better. It could be a Series 12 or 11. But I'll take it because it's what I haven't got. We do finish second in Super Champion. So we move up to Legend. And we do have a Legendary crate to get. So what can we get? Phoenix 27, 30 Renegade, 30 Stroll, 22 Latifi. We get some more Spectra, more Perez. We get some Harmony. Oh, we do finally get Mick Schumacher. And we get some Apex, 19 Apex. So that is not a bad round of GP. Let's have a look what we've unlocked then for Jazz. Is you can use what I've been running in setups for Jules. And we're definitely not looking too bad. We've got Claw, which we got from the Pit Pass free, basically crate offer, 4 to 11. Big pull there. We've got some Scorpion to upgrade as well. There's Jazz. So Jazz needing an upgrade and then will be very good for us indeed. And that is a pretty good improvement. As a WF1 Army, we are recruiting. If you think you can help us push for the top league this coming exhibition, do let me know. We are doing absolutely pretty well in our league at the minute. And as you can see, Challenger 2, we are well ahead. 437 grand or something like that, 27 grand. But hope you enjoyed it. Join the club if you're interested. And hopefully I will see you in the very next video as we look to keep on going with the free-to-play account.